So Donald Trump tried to keep his meme coin dinner on Thursday private. He wanted to keep it all shrouded in secrecy. He didn't want to reveal the list of the individuals who attended. Well, guess what, Donald? We here at the Midas Touch Network, despite you closing this event to the press, we got videos and photos of what went down at the meme coin dinner that you're not going to see anywhere else. And we went deep. I can show you the food that was served, the steak, the salad. I can show you the Trump meme coin leadership board, where the people were shown which status they get in terms of preferred access to Donald Trump. I can show you the types of things that Trump was saying at this event using the seal of the United States presidency, despite the fact that Donald Trump's press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, said this event is being held in Donald Trump's personal time. So let's just rewind for a little bit here and remind you what this event was. The top 220 meme coin holders of Trump's worthless meme coin got this invite to Donald Trump's golf course in Virginia, where they got access to Donald Trump. On the low end, a meme coin holder who was invited paid about $1 million on average to attend this event. Some of the meme coin holders paid upwards of $20 or $30 million to be at this event and to get that access with Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump and his press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, his chief propagandist, said Donald Trump was attending this event on his, quote, personal time. Well, he was using the presidential seal. He was using Marine Force One. He was using the presidential motorcade. So he was using all of the indicia and all of the trappings of the presidency. Let's take a look just even what was served. This is the steak that was served. It looks absolutely gross. Even the meme coin holders who were paying $1 million got gross looking steak. And you can even see it. Is that carrots on there? I mean, it looks like the worst of the worst type of dinner that you get at like a wedding, but like the bad kind. And you know the kind that I'm talking about. People also got a goodie bag filled with one hat. A fight hat with an image of Donald Trump. This is the gross looking salad that was served here. You see Marine Force One right there. Trump used metal detectors to ensure his crypto guests were disarmed before going into what was referred to as a gun-free and press-free zone. Yes, we got photos of some of the people who attended. Guests at Trump's closed press crypto event posing next to a fight board. You can see the quality control on Trump's crypto cards being pretty low. You see cracks in it. Everything that Donald Trump does is absolutely cheap. In this next photo, you see some of the guests who attended this meme coin crypto dinner, and you can see behind them where Donald Trump spoke, you can see the presidential seal right there. Donald Trump spoke at this closed door crypto event, and he derangedly, delusionally tells the crowd, the country is doing great. We have zero inflation, he said. He says oil is $1.98 a gallon and we have zero inflation. This is what he said during his speech. Again, I don't think you're going to see this video elsewhere. Let's play this clip.
The country is doing really well. We have no inflation. Costs are way down. Oil just was at $1.99, $1.98. a gallon, which you haven't seen in years.
Now, during his closed press crypto event, Trump also pretended to be hit in the ear after an unexpected loud sound was heard. Here, play this clip.
Did you know that just before the election, they went all crypto? You know that, right? Yeah. Because they said to know if they could do that. Whoops. My ear. Strange noise. Strange noise. That's back to not such quick memories.
Here's one of Trump's crypto investors entering into Trump's Virginia golf course wearing a mask. Play this clip. This next video was taken from a group called Our Revolution. This is as Trump's motorcade came into the event. You can see it right here. Play this clip.
A handful of people
Now, one of the attendees who actually purchased the highest value amount of the worthless Trump meme coin is a guy named Justin Sun. Justin Sun purports to be a Chinese crypto billionaire who bought over $18 million of Trump's coin starting in January. As the Citizens for Ethics groups explains, the SEC charged him for market manipulation fraud before the Trump regime took power. The DOJ was investigating him. He invested in the Trump-backed crypto venture. The SEC paused its case. Then he went to Trump's crypto dinner as the top holder of the Trump meme coin. And we can see that Justin Sun was presented with an award. Looks like he was given a Trump watch right there. You can see Justin Sun holding the Trump watch. He was gifted the Trump watch by two women who were on stage. You see right there, he was getting interviewed and the VIP treatment right there. You can see here as well some of the other guests through this camera that was at this event. Take a look at some of the other guests who were at this event. You can see right here as well a leaderboard that Trump put out there, the top 220 Trump dinner winners, and they each signed their name next to it right there. You know, you're in very odd things that were going down at the event. When you looked at some of the tables, it had this barcode on it right here. And so if you looked at it right here, you zoom in and you can take a look at this barcode right here. You click it and then it pulls up this connect with Caitlin. More photographs right here of the leaderboard. When Donald Trump arrived from with Marine One or Marine Force One, you see he walked into another private room. Once again, you'll see the presidential seal right there. And then Donald Trump tried to impress the crowd by saying, "Oh, did you like the helicopter? Did you like the Marine Force One I was in?" Here, play this clip.
What a nice place. Did you get to see the helicopters?
Yeah, super cool.
Good seeing you. Covered up pretty good. I don't see a lot of window here. How do you like this location? Pretty good.
Nice.
Now, I want to remind you what Democratic Senator Murphy had to say about this event, because I think he put things in perspective nicely. Here's what he had to say. Play this clip.
Tonight, Donald Trump will have a secret dinner and meeting with the 200 individuals who have spent the most money buying up his meme coin. Donald Trump's meme coin has no value in and of itself. Its only value is based upon how much demand exists for the meme coin. He creates demand by essentially opening a channel for bribery. If you buy his coin, the price goes up and he makes more money. If you buy his coin, you get secret access to the president to be able to plead your case, to be able to ask for preferential treatment. And the extra benefit is no one will ever know that you bought the coin or that you got the private access. And so it provides cover for the most corrupt, for the most compromised, for the worst of the worst to channel money to Donald Trump in order to get their private audience with him, in order to plead their case for favorable treatment from the federal government or for investment from the U.S. taxpayer.
And just to remind you, this is what Caroline Levitt said, that this was supposed to be in Donald Trump's personal time. But as you saw in this video with the footage that we have, you can see the presidential seal right there. Here, play this clip of Caroline Levitt.
Caroline, you guys are very proud of your record on transparency. I have two transparency-related questions for you. Sure. On the president's dinner tonight, will the White House commit to making a list of the attendees public so people can see who's paying for that kind of access to the president?
Well, as you know, Garrett, this question has been raised with the president. I have also addressed the dinner tonight. The president is attending it in his personal time. It is not a White House dinner. It's not taking place here at the White House, but certainly I can raise that question and try to get you an answer for it.
And I want to give a hat tip right here to Jessica Tarlov on Fox, who brought the receipts and brought the facts about this meme coin event. And you'll see Greg Gutfeld and the other Fox hosts immediately clench down and try to basically yell at her and talk over her and act like sociopaths to try to stop any discussions about this meme coin event. Here, play this clip.
And Greg mentioned a staggering level of corruption. And I just got a note that the staggering level of corruption from last night's meme coin dinner.
That's what you're focusing on, the meme coin.
No, 40% of Donald Trump's wealth has been accumulated since he became president because of 2 crypto coins. The New York Times did interviews with foreign buyers of this cryptocurrency who came over here to have dinner with him. A guy from South Korea.
This is not even part of the segment.
So what?
You're talking about a meme coin.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about who's corrupt and who is profiting off the American office.
Did he try to cover that up? I don't think so.
Yeah, Caroline Levitt said
you're defending an administration that covered up a dying leader, and you're sitting here going, but meme coin, meme coin.
I'm saying billions.
All right, let's give Paul a chance to clean it up real quick. Paul, final thoughts.
Clean on my side of the street.
I just want to let everybody know how unprecedented, this is, that Donald Trump is using the Oval Office to sell personal meme coins. As you heard Jessica Tarlov explain, most of Donald Trump's wealth comes from the sale of meme coins now. The Trump media stock, despite the fact that Trump media hasn't made a profit, and not only that, it loses hundreds of millions of dollars, and its revenue annually, it's like less than $4 million annual revenue. I'm not talking about profit, no profit, lost hundreds of millions of dollars, and it loses tens of millions of dollars, each quarter right now on a going forward basis. But that's where Trump's getting his wealth from. And they want to act like it's, his personal time. Go back and watch the video I did though on this claim that this is Donald Trump's personal time. I said it's actually a good thing that she claims it's personal time, in the sense of the Supreme Court's absolute immunity ruling says that anything that a former president does or a president does on their personal time is not subject to the horrific absolute immunity ruling that the Supreme Court made. So by calling it personal time, was Caroline Levitt waiving Donald Trump's ability to claim immunity for any of the conduct that was taking place. But we got pretty good footage of everything that was going on there. Our research team was looking to see what was taking place. So hat tip to all of them. And we'll keep you posted with more here on the Midas Touch Network. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 5 million subscribers. And thank you so much for
Takedown.
Skill ready. I need glue wall. Good job.
First doom. Double takedown.
Resources here. Thanks.
Doom.
Help me!
Double takedown.
Resources here. Resources here. Need equipment. Thanks.